This week on the Husky Update.
The 2022 admissions numbers were released, a protest against the construction of an electrical substation, a Supreme Court justice announces his retirement, and an RA strike. All this and more on this week's episode of the Husky Update.
Your campus, your news, all the time. From the Showman Studio, here is the Husky Update.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Husky Update, our first of the new year. My name is Amelia Yu, and here's this week's news. For our first story, take a look at the 2022 admissions numbers. On January 26th, Northeastern released their early acceptance decisions to the class of 2026 applicant class. According to the College Kickstart website, sourced from admissions, Northeastern accepted 3,000 students from 50,000 applicants, at a staggering 6% acceptance rate. In addition to the 3,000 normal fall admissions, the school also accepted 1,800 students to the NU Bound program and 4,000 students to the NU In program, totaling a 14% acceptance rate. The majority of early action applicants were deferred to the regular decision admissions pool. The NU Bound program is when students spend their entire first year abroad, whereas the NU In program is when students spend their first semester abroad. Locations for the NU In fall 2020 semester will be released in February. Comparatively, the single-choice early action decision for both Harvard University and Yale University saw less selective acceptance rates. Harvard accepted 740 of 9,406 applicants at an 8% rate, and Yale accepted 800 of 7,288 applicants at an 11% rate. The yield of accepted students and whether or not Northeastern will have over-admitted is undetermined as of now. Now to Thomas with Lightning Round.
Thanks, Amelia. I'm Thomas Vodrey, and this is Lightning Round. In local news, residents of East Boston's Eagle Hill have organized a protest of the construction of an electrical substation in their neighborhood to pressure the appeal of the substation's permit. The main concerns about it are the potential environmental impacts, though proponents argue its construction is necessary to meet the energy needs of the region. In national news, Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer announced Thursday that he would be retiring at the end of his term. With half the Senate and Vice President Kamala Harris as a tiebreaker, Democrats currently have the power to appoint a Biden nominee. In international news, Ukraine is allied with NATO and was promised membership despite Russian protests in 2008. Recently, NATO made plans to set up military training camps in Ukraine, agitating Russia, who views this as a threat to their power in Eastern Europe. In response, Russia has moved 100,000 troops to the Ukrainian border, and the West has responded with threats of sanctions and sending military supplies to support Ukraine. Ukraine is currently engaging in peace talks with Russia. That's all for a Lightning Round. Back to you, Amelia.
Thanks, Thomas. An unknown number of resident assistants, RAs, are on strike due to unsafe conditions during the pandemic. On a website announcing the strike, RAs have listed both their grievances and demands. Grievances include being forced to check in on COVID-positive students without being given proper protective equipment and being underpaid. Some RAs are afraid to speak out due to the possibility of being fired. Meanwhile, some of the demands include whistleblower protections, due process regarding the termination of resident assistants, equitable job opportunities, safe working conditions, and fair compensation. There's a petition to support the Northeastern Resident Assistant Cooperative. The RAs are currently refusing to talk to any news or media outlets. That's the news. The rest is up to you. Be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the Husky Update. My name is Amelia Yu. Thank you for watching.